Excuse me. Well, good morning, everybody. Today is the 27th of April. And it's really starting to get nippy here in Australia. We are April, let me see. What are we in? I know we have 4 seasons: September, August, June, July, March, April, May, June, July. Okay. We are almost into the last month of autumn, which starts on the 1st, which is days 20. It goes too fast. So there we are. Cold. It is cold. I have got slippers on today. It is getting cold. Oh, I thought, should I put my dressing gown on? Not yet, not yet. Well, today, like always, Saturday is my day for weighing in for my weight loss journey. And what have I done? This past week I have lost 200 grams, which is about, I don't know how many pounds. I'm sorry. But in total, I have lost 119.5 kilos. So that is what I weigh now. I've lost 16 kilos, which is 35 pounds, just over 35 pounds. 16 kilos. Exactly 16 kilos. So I'm way under the 120. I want to stay. If I put on weight, I put on weight. I'm not showing my little baby here. Concentrating on my weight loss. Aren't we, miss? First of all, we have got Little Joy. Joy is the Joy Kit by Samantha Gregory, who is an Australian sculptor. She created this kit. Her artist was Gay Smith from Adelaide. I got Joy from the Adelaide Reborn doll show about, I'm not quite sure when, it may be 5 years. I went over to Adelaide, and she is such a beautiful hold. She's nice and cuddly. I kept the kit name Joy because my mum's second name was Joyce, so I kept that name. And she is a darling. Look at her. Yeah. Well, what have I got today in my mouth? This is a Monty biscuit made by Arnott's. Another bikkie. Coles had his on. I know I think the last. I went shopping on Monday because I had a doctor's appointment in the afternoon, so I did a bit of shopping. Had to get some more things, and I got 2 pack of these for $7. They have gone up to $5 a packet. $5. Oh my God, things are creeping up in here. I know. I watch a channel, Summers in Alaska. They live up in North Pole, Alaska, and they're shopping. They're ridiculous. It's everywhere. But for Australia, our biggest stores, chain stores, are Coles and Woolies. But Aldi don't sell these ones, I don't think. But they sell the ones I had last week for $3 something. But since they're on special for $2 to $7, I'll get them from Coles. I'll put these in the fridge because they're a lot nicer. I think because I'm getting used to putting them in the fridge because here in the summer it is so hot. I mean, I've had a block of chocolate sitting on the table in my lounge room. I forgot to put it in the fridge. Next morning I got up, it was melted. I mean, melted. Not runny, but it was really soft, and oh my goodness, it is crazy. Yeah. Now we're coming into winter very soon, a bit over a month, and in here it's going to be cold. So those who haven't seen my videos last year, I will be rugged up. I will have my dressing gown on, and which just the other week it was a bit nippy in my lounge room, so I put my dressing gown on. Wow, I thought, what's going on here? The sleeves are really long, it's really big. I will do that when it's cold. I will actually stand up with my dressing on it, and I'll show you how it is big. When I brought it a few years ago, it was the biggest size I could get, and the front part wouldn't cross over completely, but now it can. 16 kilos, 35 pounds. I've only changed one baby the last week, which was Leo. Let me see. So, as I said, I'm eating what I'm eating normally. I wouldn't eat it this time of morning, but I'm showing you what I am eating to lose weight. I did a video on what I'm doing to lose weight. The whole video is about how I'm losing weight, which is my fitness pal. For me, this is how I get to lose weight. It's calorie controlled. I can eat, as I said, I can eat anything as long as they within my calories. But then again, some days I will go over my calories and I won't lose weight, or I might go over my calories and I still lose weight. I don't know. I was actually surprised because yesterday I went to the doctor's on Monday because I had to go. It was a healthcare plan thing. I go every 3 months. And I thought, okay, go for 3 months and I will get my scripts as well. All set up. I left here about, because I wanted to go early. I wanted to have a look around the shopping centre, get my scripts, go to the doctors. When I go to the doctors, I'll come back to, I might have made it back. I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to do. Anyway, I got to the shopping centre. I realised I have left my scripts at home. What am I going to do? So what I did my shopping there and then before I went to the doctor, called a cab over to the doctor. Everything went good. Because it was in the afternoon, their scales are out because I weigh myself first thing of the morning, after loo, before food. So that I got nothing in my tummy. If I got a wee, I wee, poo, whatever else. It's all there and naked as the day I was born. So that is the way I do myself every Saturday morning. And so I went to the doctor. He decided, okay, it's been a while since you had a blood test to check on stuff, so you had to have a blood test. So I thought, that's all right, that'll work out good. Because I didn't have to fast for my blood test, which worked out good because I did it. I thought I'll go Friday, get my scripts, get my blood test, get my lamingtons, get my pie. And yesterday was inspection day. For those who rent, you know, we have inspections. They're usually about every 3 months, but mine are every 6 months. The last one was the day before I went away last November. Thinking of which, I've still got another video to upload from my holiday. I went away in November. I put it together. I've just got to upload it. So when you see the video coming up, it's back from November. It'll have the date when I was coming home. It'll have everything. Then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with all the photos I took of the fig trees and everything. Whatever photos I took, I'm thinking I might put them in like a little collage video. I'll put them all into one big video and just the images and where they were and everything. Okay, so yesterday I had my inspection and my anxiety. My anxiety has never, what are we doing here? Put that up there. Has never hit me with the inspection. I have never worried about inspections. You know, my place is, when on inspection day, my place is tidy, is clean, I vacuumed, everything's sorted. You know, I never bag my bed. Never bag my bed. And I heard, good idea. Because if you got bed bugs, which I've never had, I wouldn't know what a bed bug was. And when you make your bed straight after you get out, it's getting warm, which is what the bed bugs like. So they say always leave your bed open. So I do that. I pull back my top sheet and quilt. I open the window, which got a nice breeze over my bed, got the sun coming in, so it warms it up, airs it out. So that's how I had my bed yesterday, and they don't seem to worry because for inspection, they're only after making sure there's no damage. That's all they're doing. And making sure you are looking after the place. So I walked yesterday, after she left, I was the first one off the rank. So after she left, I closed the place up and I walked to the shops. I walked as far as Market Square. I stopped and had a bit of a rest. Then I need a drink of water. Went up and put my scripts in. Well, went to the health food shop and got some carrot buttons. Now they're nice. Then went to the loo. Went and got my script. Then I had to go to get my blood test. So I walked over there. And I did so much walking yesterday. I walked there, walked around to the pathology, which is a block away from the shopping centre. And I had to wait a bit, that's all right. I was good, feeling good. And I was in one of my new skirts and tops. And I was sitting there playing on my phone. And who should turn up was my old counsellor. You know, the one I told you about who lied to me. She turned up and she sat beside me. She said, how you going, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. And next thing you know, bang, I was called in. And so I'm glad I didn't have to sit for long beside her. So I went in and I said to the person, I said, that woman is a bitch. She said, what? I said, I told her, she said, why? I said, she was my counsellor and I caught her out in a lie. She really said, yeah. She said, that's no good. But I told her I have good eye feeling, just doing jigsaw puzzles, and it's amazing. I finished thinking about jigsaw puzzles. I finished last week's. Hang on. I've got a list of things I want to talk about. Yeah. Remember last week's puzzle? I finished it. I finished it, I think it was that afternoon or the next day. No, it was that afternoon I finished it. And oh my goodness. I couldn't pull it apart. Now that was the afternoon. Usually I don't pull it apart straight away. Usually I leave it overnight till next time I'm going to start a puzzle. But when I sat down to pull it apart, I couldn't. I could not pull it apart. So that one, that's the box. I'm getting that framed when I can find somewhere where I can get a good frame. It looks so amazing completed. Oh, I mean, it's just so beautiful. The features of this Jaguar is amazing. I did put the finished video short up over on my other channel, so if you want to see it finished, head on over the links down in the bottom. And oh my good, it is so beautiful. That will be I've actually got another one I want to frame. Back to yesterday, all that walking I did. So when I left, did my blood work, then I thought lunchtime. So I went to Hank's and got a pie, my 6 lamingtons. I got the last of the lamington because I thought, thank God. And I also got a pineapple tart. And I thought, will I catch a bus home? I looked at the timetable. Oh, it's a while for the next bus. So I thought, okay, I'll walk to Market Square, which is where all the taxis sit and wait to be called for a job. So I started to walk, and then I passed a lolly shop. I'm never going back to that lolly shop because they're too expensive. What did I get? I got some witchetty grubs and some raspberries. The raspberries were nice. The witchetty grubs did not taste like witchetty grubs. Then I walked to Market Square. I was actually thinking of walking home. I thought, no, I've done enough walking. My feet were starting to feel sore from the walking. And I got there, got the cab, had to call a cab, got home, and oh, my feet. Oh, I haven't walked so much in a long time. So I got home, put my pie in, the heat up, and oh my goodness. I haven't had a pie for a while. I usually get, when I run out of lamingtons, I get 6 lamingtons at a time and I freeze them. So I got home yesterday, put them in the freezer. So when I want something for afternoon tea, I would just take it out in the morning and for afternoon tea with a cup of tea or some juice or something. What else? Okay, that's right, I had a list. I've got a list of things. Okay, mugs. Stay there. Well, one I've always wanted to get was one of Kingscliff. So this is a fig tree from Kingscliff. Kingscliff don't sell mugs of Kingscliff. So I created my own. I actually didn't make the mug itself. There is an online place called Vista Print. I don't know if they have it in your country. But you go on there, you select the image you want on your mug, you select the colour of the mug, and you put it on the mug, and that's what I did. And on the back, I don't like the back being just plain white. It's got to have something on the back. And that's a photo of the creek I probably took a couple of years ago. I'm a left-hander. Hang on, baby. That's how it goes. That's a left-hander. If I was for a right-handed, that would be back to front for the right-hander. Where am I going to put you? I've got nowhere to put you. Oh, yes, I have. This little thing. Hang on, I'll put her down on the floor. Not on the floor. I've got this little stuffed toy down here. So I will lay her on it. It's just good for you, isn't it? Oh, there we are. Perfect. Okay, I'm a left-hander, and that's how it goes. So usually on Vista Print, it's always set for right-handers. So you've got to make sure when you're a lefty which way you're going to do it so that it is the correct way. So that's the main picture. So that goes on the front. That's lefty. See, if a right-handed person had this, that's the way it would be. And I also put Kingscliff up the top. That tree has to be 100 years old. Has to be. That is a landmark in Kingscliff where when people want to know where we lived, we said you go along the front, the Marine Parade, along the beachfront, go down until you get to the fig tree. When you come to the fig tree, you chuck a right. And you keep going, you come to back then it was only 5 ways. And you take one going around the hill. That was like a thing, and it's still there. I took some photos of it. It's not as amazing as the ones in Moorlambar, but for me, that represents Kingscliff in that. And of course, the beach. I might create another one. Now, the other mug is what I wanted. Of course, you all know I now live in Grafton. This is a long way. So I wanted to get a mug of Grafton. So I created one of I did order one of these just before Christmas. I think in November sometime. But I wanted some, as I said, I like to put something on the back so it's not itchy. I'll show you what it is. So this is it. Can you see it? That's one of those dolls you get at the show. Well, this is a gigantic doll. I mean, it is big. Every end of October, early November, we have here in Grafton the Jacaranda Festival, which is for the jacaranda trees. And that depicts Grafton. No worries. And I wanted to get something for the back. I thought, what am I going to do? So I went onto Facebook and I asked them, I'm creating a mug of Grafton for myself, and I want some photos of the jacaranda itself. And all these people put up all these photos of the jacaranda trees, and I took them down. What's that? I don't know. And I got flies. I've never had flies in my place at all. I think what it is, my bathroom window hasn't got a screen, so I like to leave that open. They come through it. That's okay. I got a fly swat. So back to the mug. Asked them to send me photos, and this girl, I collected them all, put them on, saved them on my computer, and I found the one I wanted. But I actually had to, because the mug's white, the background on the photo itself was dark, not dark, nick off. I had to remove the background, which is how I do my thumbnails for my videos here. I take a photo and I actually upload it to the site, and it takes away the background, and I add my own photo to the background. And that's how sometimes you get a tree, whatever, behind me. Well, this is the image I put on the back. When I ordered before Christmas, I wanted a pink one because it goes with the purple. I ordered it, paid part of it, come back. They cancelled the order because they didn't have any pink mugs. I thought, bummer, because they were at a good price back then, you know. So I kept waiting and waiting, checking the site to see if the pink mugs had come back, because the pink goes with the purple. So when I finally got it, it took me a while, but I took a photo of it and I put it up back on Facebook to let them know I got my mug, and they all loved it, you know. And then I put a photo of this, and the one girl said, I think that's my photo. Really? She said, getting this photo of just these petals was hard because it was a windy day, and it took a lot of work to actually get the photo. And I didn't know if I put it that way or if I could have put it the other way, but I thought I like it that way. And I said, thank you so much. Your hard work in getting that photo worked out well. I was hoping someone might order them. Then they could have all had good Grafton mugs. They do have mugs which they can buy for the Jacaranda Festival, but it's only around October, November. They are crappy mugs. I brought one once and didn't last long, it broke. And it was a crappy mug. It didn't say Grafton, all it was purple things all over, and I don't know, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't as good as this mug. These mugs are, they're 11 ounces, I think they are. I think they're 11 ounces. They are good mugs. I'm running out of space. I got them in my cupboard, I've had to move them over. I've got all of these mugs. At the moment, I don't need any more mugs. I've got 2 of Archie. So how do I get 2 of Archie? Well, I sent off, got a photo, sent off, put to the same place, got back. When it arrived, it had a patch on the photo, seemed a bit rough. So I rang up Vistaprint and I explained, said part of the photo came back rough. I said, I don't know how long it will last because of this. She said, don't worry, we will send you a replacement. So they sent me a replacement mug. I thought, this is good. Then, when I washed the other mug, see if it was usable, the mark on it came off. So I've got 2 mugs. So that's it. Okay. My jigsaw puzzle I started the other day. Well, it's the same. This is 1,000 piece. This is an Australian brand jigsaw puzzle. And when I opened it, I seen all those pieces. I was flabbergasted. I thought, is this only 1,000 piece puzzle? I checked, it is only 1,000 piece puzzle. How am I going to do this? You know, of course it's in different sections. And I thought, okay, that's what I do. I sorted out the edge pieces first, and the pieces inside, I sort them in their sections. This is the picture. They got something from the different states. Like this is New South Wales, got the Opera House, Centre Point, the Manly Ferry, that sits in the Opera House. And in here, it's got the Harbour Bridge. Then we go over to here. This is Western Australia, this one. This one is Victoria, down in Melbourne, Victoria. This one is Tasmania. This one here is Northern Territory. This one here is the ACT, is Australia. That's where the government house in Australia, government, Prime Minister, or that's where the government house is down there. I think it's Parliament House, sorry, Parliament House. Down here, we have got another one of Queensland. This is another New South Wales. We've got the emu. I don't know what we've got palm trees for. And we've got a surfboard. And over here, you've got Queensland again. One thing over here on the Northern Territory. This is Northern Territory. We've got a kangaroo. And in the background there, we have got Ayers Rock. Up here, we've got one of our famous birds, the kookaburra. They've got an amazing laugh. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it right. And down here is I think there may be a waratah. I'm not quite sure what that flower is, but that is it. And this is, as you can tell, it's all Australian. So this is an Australian jigsaw puzzle made here in Australia. The pieces are amazing. They're so smooth, then glossy. The glossy is a bit shiny, but they are so nice to work with. And because the box is only this small, you get a big poster. I don't think big is the right word, really. I think the right word is humongous. Hang on. This is it. And also, this part here, the Australia part on here, that is also included at the bottom of the puzzle. This puzzle is amazing. This is the second puzzle I got by this country, this brand. The other one was called Smiley, and that one cost me $6.95, which the postage was more. But La La Land, they have their own website. their postage for this puzzle was $34.95. I didn't pay that. I went elsewhere. Got it for cheaper. So I hope there's no pieces missing. That's the puzzle. It is way too big. Look at it. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot. The koala. See the koala? Aren't they cute? They are amazing to hold. Oh, they're such a beautiful, soft animal to hold. They are amazing animal. And I've held one at Australia Zoo. I have held one at, going back a few years now. There was this zoo thing on the Gold Coast, on the main beach at the Spit at Southport, where you could hold. I think I was in my 20s, so it's about 30 years ago. No, sorry, 40. Oh my God. Yeah, long time ago. But that's it. That is my current puzzle. I should have it finished by next week. I think I will. I'm doing good. I did put up on my jigsaw group where this is what I'm doing, and I might finish in a week, and they've got to put it up where they've done it before. One girl said if you're thinking of selling it, she'll buy it. So I think I will probably sell it to her. I'll sell it. Of course, I won't be doing it again. The smiley puzzle is good. It's a lot easier to do than this one. Of course, it's a lot easier to sort the puzzles out. But for this, I'm doing the outside pieces last. I did put together the outside pieces, and I decided, nah, I will sort in sections. So I had all these containers set out on my table, and I had to remember which was which state. But I did mix it, even though there's different, like for New South Wales, and there's two for New South Wales, so I put them into one. And when I come to do it together, I'll separate them. I put some together, and these jigsaw puzzles are amazing. The jigsaw puzzles, as I said, I'm in the baby room now. This is where I'll be filming unless it gets really cold. Those who watched videos last year, when I got back, it is cold in my place. And this room here will be cold because it's on the inside. Like behind the camera on the wall there is my bedroom, the main bedroom. It is a big bedroom. I mean, big bedroom. I pulled one of my other bassinets in there. Then you come down here is the kitchen. I've got the windows open, and is a front door, and there's a big glass door which I have open. That's the kitchen and area, and it's probably the area out here where you put your dining table. But that's where I put my stand because in the summertime I wash and leave put inside. It's getting to the stage where I'll have to put my washing on the line. And then that's it. Then behind me is my lounge room, and so it's like I'm inside. And on this side here, the wall is, the other side of that wall is another unit. Oh, this is what I want. I should have get this up front. What I'm doing, I'm looking for some Reborn channels who have only got very low in subscribers. Maybe 100, 200, 300 subscribers. So if you know anyone who has got low subscribers, who wants more subscribers, please let me know. I have, most of the ones I've subscribed to are up in close to the thousands, over the thousands, and I want to get in and get these new startup channels and get them some subscribers. So if you know of any subscribers, please let any Reborn channel who's only been going for a short while or who's been going for a while has only got a short number of subscribers, please let me know so that I can actually subscribe to that channel, go and watch all their videos and maybe do a shout out, something to get them building up. Because I know a lot out there, it got close to 1,000, you got over 1,000, I mean 1 point something thousand. Yes, that's good, you know, you're up there, you're doing this, but coming in and just getting started it's hard unless you know others in the Reborn community. I don't have as many as some, you know, I've got less than 500 subscribers, but that's okay. It doesn't, I just want to help someone else get out there and be seen. So if you know someone who, I've looked, I've searched, and I cannot find anyone with very few subscribers in the Reborn community who are constantly doing videos. And I would like to know who those are, who they are, who those are, whether those or they are, so that I can subscribe to their channel and build them up and whatever. We need to actually get the young ones, those who are doing it, who are, I know sometimes you start, and I didn't start to make a lot of subscribers. I didn't start to make money. I started my channel to show my reborns. That is why I started my channel. I am, as you can tell by my videos, I am a very basic person. I'm not into all this flary stuff. I do my channel the way I want to do my channel. I don't do it for views. I don't do it for whatever. I do it to showcase my reborns, to tell you about what's going on in my life, and that's it. And now I'm in the jigsaw puzzles. I have got another channel for the jigsaw puzzles. If the link is down in the description, if you want to go and view the latest one, the tiger. Once I get it framed, I will show you when it's framed. I've just got to buy a frame, because you can't just buy a picture frame, because the width of the jigsaw is thicker than a photo going in a frame. I know how to put it together. You use Mod Podge glue to swirl it all over it, but I've just got, even if I got a frame that was bigger, I don't know, I've just got to work something else, and that is one, I want to frame that, and I want to frame my Virgo one. Oh, before the lady realtor yesterday came in, I said, I've actually, when you go in there, you'd be shocked. I said, I've started in the jigsaw puzzle, and she walked and said, wow, you have, haven't you? I've got a few. I don't know if I told you, I brought a Kiss jigsaw puzzle. And you know, Kiss is dark and all this. That is going to be a challenge, I think. That is going to be a challenge. Done the mugs, done the Reborn channel. Please, anyone with, if you know if you're subscribed to someone who has only got, as I said, 100, 200, 300 subscribers, I've got between 300 and 400. So if you've got someone who's got lower than that, 150, whatever, low subscribers, or who's a new startup, whatever, please let me know so I can go and subscribe to them and get them building up. That way, as I said earlier, I will do a shout out thing, and to get them more subscribers. We want to get this going. We want to get the good coming in here. But there is something I want to talk about. One thing I always talk about is, I've done it before, I think, a while back, is creating. I'm not an expert at doing videos. No way. I'm not a professional, but I do know what I like. The one thing is how I do, I have seen in the past, I think there's another one out there, when they do their videos, they do it like portrait. They do it going that way. Okay. Doing it that way is portrait. That's the way you do your shorts. The way you do your videos is landscape. This is, well, I think, the proper and correct way. Because when you do it that way, it's like whatever on the screen we see on both sides of the video is just black. And it's like, what are you hiding? To me, that's how I feel. You're centered into the middle where you want to be centered all over the screen. That is the way to go. Okay? Anyone seeing this who is even thinking of doing a channel, no matter what the channel is, Reborn, just a complete jigsaw, whatever, please look at how you video your screen. As I said, going this way. But we all know shorts are this way. Another thing I have seen on one or two channels is music. I have music at the beginning of my channel and at the end. They're only baby sound, that's it. And I have seen a channel that when they do chat, they have music going as well while they are chatting. And for me, that is not correct. That is not, that's like you're talking and someone else has come to talk, want to try and talk over you. You've got music playing and that is a distraction to what you are talking about. And it is because I want to watch that video, but because of the music that they've got going, no matter how low it is still there and it is distracting from what you want to talk about. How would you feel if I decided to put music in my videos when I'm chatting? It might cover up my talking. It will take away from what I'm talking about. That is why. I know one channel I did comment on about the music. It takes away distraction from the topic and just the person itself, or you can hear the music, and it's like being in somewhere and there's music in the background and you're trying to talk to someone, all you can hear is this music. And for me itself, if I see a video that's got music like that, I'm sorry, I just cannot watch it. Even though how much I want to watch it, I try to watch it, I can't because of that. You got to think about maybe you like it. I don't know. You must have put it in there. Because there's different things, and you can do flash things to video. Just because you can do these things to add some element to your video doesn't mean you really have to do it. If I have a video, like sometimes I've had a video where I've split it, like I've stopped it and started and done something else, then I'll put a transition thing going from one to the other. Otherwise, that's it. There are things that people just put so... I'm not talking about your content. It's not the content. It's how you put your video together and you add this music and whatever. And it's just, I don't know. As I said, I'm just a basic, simple person. I don't go, you can tell by my videos, I try to do, especially when I'm doing my changing videos, which I've got to get in and really change my babies. As I said, it's getting, it's a bit cool, warmer now. I've got to change them. I know I was supposed to do little joy. But what happened on Thursday? Why didn't I do, what did I do Thursday? Thursday was Anzac Day. I don't know, for some reason I wasn't up to it. Then yesterday I went out and everything. By the time I got home it was nearly 2 o'clock. And it was like, sometimes when I've been out, it's like I come home, I don't want to do anything. I just gonna relax. Even though the real estate didn't arrive till 11:30, she was running late, and she said yes because Thursday was a public holiday for Anzac Day here in Australia, and some people also took off the Friday, so they had 4 days off, make a long week. To make a long weekend. A coffee shop, I think over South Side somewhere, said then they're opening Friday. They're closed for the 4 days, which I think is good. There was a time when that happened all the time. People get a 4-day long weekend. Easter was like that. You know, I remember when the shops were not open of a Sunday. Shops closed at 5:30 of an afternoon. The supermarkets all closed 5:30. That's it. You can't do any shopping after 5:30. You've got to get early. I think then late night shop coming in to 9 o'clock was Thursday night, you know. Sunday, no shops open. It still happens. Murwillumbah is like that. You go to Murwillumbah on a Sunday, drive down the main street, I think the news agency might be open. Maybe. But otherwise, all the other shops are closed. And I like that. Although I don't go to the shops here on Sunday because the buses are too crash hot. And taxis are a bit dearer on a Sunday. The rates go up. Like now when I book a taxi, when I ring up, it costs $1.50 on top of that. And the flagfall is $5, which is not bad really, because when I was driving taxis, the flagfall was about $4 something. I think $4.50 or $4.70. I know the customers, they used to complain about the meter. They said, look, it's going really fast. Why is it going fast? I said, it's not my job. No, we taxi drivers do not control the meter. They do in a way. They can, if they're really good, and they can stop the meter wherever they want to. But how the faster meter goes, the price on the meters, all this is nothing to do with the taxi driver. And it's customers don't, I reckon, don't realise that. They think the taxi drivers set the meter. No, taxi drivers don't set the meter. There's a government thingy body does that. And it's like when you use your card, there's an extra charge for using your card. And customers used to think that the driver got this card, which drivers don't get that extra money. It goes to the card. I don't know. All of these taxi drivers don't get a set wage. Been there, done that. I did it for almost 5 years. I did enjoy it. But it depends on the manager. The managers, the last couple of managers I had when I was there, they were absolutely shocking. One of them was a sexist pig. If there was this one driver who used to always get complaints, and they were always from females. When that happened, the manager there, he always took the driver's side. When I complained, he took the driver's side because I'm a female, not this. And it was just so wrong. When I didn't leave, I was told there was no more shifts for me. That was all I had. I did try to get my job back, but in the end I decided, no, it's better not me to do that. That's when I decided to get into volunteering work. I started driving in 2009. I think it was it was 2009. I think it was about 2014. 2014? It must have been. Is when my depression got really bad. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 2000. I'm confused. It's just so long, 10 years, you know. Then when I did finish, I went volunteering. Then when I moved to Grafton, my mental health got worse after I had a fall and all that. I'm getting off the track. Beautiful. My favourite puzzle, I think, so far, this one, because I could not pull it apart. Oh. I remember sitting at the table and I couldn't get myself to pull it. I couldn't. So that means, okay, Celly, you are going to frame this one. So I've got it on this the white table. I thought, what am I going to do? How am I going to get it on this table? How am I going to get it? So I've got an old top of my old computer desk I kept it because I know it'll come in handy for something. So I put my little white table beside my other big table. I thought, how am I going to do this? So then I got some containers and I stacked under one edge of this bit of board and I just slid it down onto the board. Perfect. Not a piece out of place. And it is, it's such an amazing puzzle. And I've got to find the right frame colour to actually send it out. I've got to pick up my baby. Hello, little Missy. Hello, little Missy. How about I pick you up by the legs? That'd be no good, would it? There we are. Yeah. So what else is happening? Oh, I'm buggered. I don't think I've got to mention that yesterday. My feet, all that walking I did really affected my feet because I have calcium build up on top of both my feet. And since it's getting cooler, I think it's really going to affect them. And I don't like wearing covered in shoes. I've only worn covered in shoes once. I think twice since I've been here, and I hate covered in shoes. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Even in winter, I don't like it. Because once they start walking, my feet warm up. And I can't stand shoes. I know the one time I wore them a couple of years ago, it was like Queen's birthday weekend. And it was Monday, and I needed to get some tea. And instead of going to the shops, I just went as far as Aldi. And I thought it was cold and it was wet. I thought, okay, here comes the shoes and all this, blah, blah. By the time I got to Aldi, I would wish I didn't wear shoes, and it was that my feet get sore. And just walking can be painful. But as I said, I had my feet x-rayed years ago. I thought what the problem was, I was tying my shoes too tight. I thought that was causing my feet to pain. But he sent me to a podiatrist, had x-rays and all this. And he said, tell me what it was. He said, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that I did. It's just the shape of my feet. My feet, they're just, what with that and my back and my feet. When I was born, Mum told me that my right leg or my right foot was twisted or something. And they did do physio, and if the physio didn't work, then I would have been in plaster. But the physio did work, and I didn't have to go in plaster. But I think I think my back, I don't know, this is only a guess, my back could be a combination of that. I don't know about the shape of my feet. I actually haven't told the doctor about this, if that could be something, because in a job I was doing, I worked in a industrial laundry. I was standing on cement. Oh, we were standing on mats? I don't think so, because we had to walk back and forth. I don't think. And standing on cement made it. It's nothing I did. It's not my weight. It's not anything. It's just my feet form. I actually don't think I've actually told my doctor this. Have to remember, because I've got another appointment in July. Have to write it down, put it somewhere to remember to tell him about this, because I haven't told him. Because it is to do with my feet. I do have an appointment to go see a podiatrist, because I've also got this little nodule growing on the side of my feet. He wanted to know, have you been seeing the physio? Have you been? I said, no, I just look after myself. And that's because I'm the only one who's ever looked after me. I'm the only one who's supported me. Except when I had Tigger. Those who are new subscribers who haven't been for a while, I have got a playlist. And if you look at the playlist, there's one called Tigger. Go and see who Tigger is. Tigger was my cat, and he was a casualty of my last relationship. No, he didn't die. I had to surrender him. And that was, let me see, I'm trying to think, 2000, I think it was early 2017. That's 7 years. I got him at I think he was about 9-10 weeks old, and I thought I would have him for good, but I had to surrender him because I haven't talked about Tigger in a long time. I never forget about Tigger. He supported me. Animals do that. Animals support you more than what you think humans would. Animals are there for you. They know. He knew. He knew if my mental health was going bad before I did. He would sleep behind my bum of a night time. And before he'd snuggle up for sleep, he would come up to me to say, I thought he was saying good night. But someone suggested maybe he's come up to see how you are. And the hardest thing that I did, that I had to do, was surrender him back to where I got him from. I have never done anything harder than that. Never. That is, oh sugar, I didn't bring Garfield in. He's out there. I was busy getting everything together. That's why when I seen the Garfield kit on Facebook that I wanted him for a ginger, because of Garfield was a ginger boy. Sorry, Tigger was a ginger boy. And I've got one photo. Some reason I had lots of photo of Tigger, lots of photo, but they just disappeared. Maybe, but I've got one. I've got sitting on top of my fridge, and he's always there. I look at him when I go past. So I said, there's never a day that goes by that I don't think about him. Although he would be 12 now. No, 12. Let me see. No, 11. He'd be 11 now if he was still alive. And a year after I surrendered him, yes, it was 2017, no, because that's when I moved, and I got my inheritance at the end of that year, and I moved. Yeah, and a year late, in 2018, I had the money, so I went to Coles and brought the pet food that he loved, that I was buying for him, was the best pet food. I googled the best pet food, and I made sure he had the best food. And I brought about, I think, 3 or 4 bags of pet food and took them back to the RSPCA as a donation. And they were very thankful. And I said that after that Tigger, they said they found him a nice home of a couple with no kids. They explained everything to him. He would go be an indoor cat. Oh, it's loud. Oh. As I said, and I think that's why I'll never get a cat again, because it won't be Tigger, and that he I know I always think, as I said, I always think of Tigger. Tig is with me. He will always be with me. I've got a box of toys. I've got his brush. I've still got fur on it. I have still got the vet record when he used to go to the vet, and all this. I have still got that all taped up in a box, and it's up in the wardrobe here. I don't know where all his photos went. I got videos. I'm glad I uploaded some videos, so I actually haven't watched them. But if you want to see Tigger, as I said, I have playlists that everything goes into, and there's one for Tigger. I think that maybe there's 3 videos down there I put together. Maybe them photos and videos disappearing was something, I don't know. And because I never got around to saving them. I had them on my computer. I thought I had them backed up onto my hard drive, external hard drive. It was when I got a new hard drive on my computer, I did back up stuff that for some reason, and I know I backed up this, but it's not on the external one. Or maybe it's on the other hard drive. But I don't need photos. I remember Tig. And no cat in the world can replace Tig. He was there for me. Even when I was in that relationship, he was the only one who supported me. I remember when he was little, I'll be on my computer and he'd want to get on me. So he'd sit on my chest. He would sit there. Even when he got bigger, he still thought he was little, and he would come and sit on my chest. He would lay right beside me. He would get beside me. Maybe that was his way as supporting me. He knew that I had problems, and he was supporting me. He was there. No, just letting me know he was there for me. And I've never had that from a human being. You know? Never. No one's ever showed me that. Tigger showed in so many ways that he wanted to be with me. But no human has ever done that. No human. Yes, I'm crying. It is sad. Do I regret that relationship? I don't know. I know I've completely changed in a way, which I'm sad about. I have been changed so much. And it's not something that I want to say aloud, but I have changed in a way where I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to that person. I'm a different person than what I was back 12 years ago. I'm a complete... Wait a minute. Is it 12 years? Oh, yeah. No, Tigger, he would be 12, yeah, because he was born 2012. This is, 12. I'm a different person to what I was 12 years ago because of that relationship. And because of how I've been treated by other women. And it's just not... I don't know. Why do people do this? Why do people lie and do this? I have no idea. And it is sad for a person to think they've got to lie for whatever reason. They are a sad person. There is something wrong with it where they have to lie so much. She wasn't the only one where lied to me. Even before that, I was lied to by another woman. And it's just crazy why they lie. You know, why? This world would be a much better place if people told the truth. If she not only lied to me, she lied to her family, about her family. And it's just crazy. And I know there are millions of other people out who do the same thing. They lie. And it's just not good. And because of that, what I went through with that relationship, I feel that to get into another relationship is going to be so hard. I don't know if I want to go there. You know, I don't know. Scared of getting hurt again. And I don't know. It is hard. But I am in a good place. You know, it is. And sometimes I do cry, but not about that. Tigger. Crying is good. It lets out whatever else, you know, and it's okay to cry. But as I said, I'm in a much better place now than I was 3-4 months ago, all because of jigsaw puzzles. Speaking of which, I'm getting close to getting a pension. I can't get the pension till the 8th of September. And it's going to be so amazing. Be completely different. I won't have to report to Centrelink every fortnight. That is going to be something to get used to. I'll probably, sometimes I might have to get something, but to report to them. It is. Well, we'll let you know when it happens. What time are we? Oh, no. Oh, excuse me. It's 12:30. No, I got the burp. Oh. I think I might go. Thank you for listening. If you got to the end of this video, thank you very much for that. Enjoy, thank you. And all my babies here, thank you. Garfield's out there. He's laying on the lounge. He's out there keeping Archie company. So I'll remember, I should have had Garfield on the list to remember. But I'll have Garfield. I might put him in the next video. So, oh yeah, that's right. I realised something. Since I get back to doing videos, I was thinking of doing, Theme Thursday. And I looked at on Yvonne's channel, I thought, what's going on? She hadn't done it for 3 weeks. So I watched the video, and she's no longer doing it. She had, I don't know how long she was doing it for, but every week she did this video with her babies and thinking up a theme for the week. And what am I going to do? I know I didn't do it every week, but there are times when I did it. I actually got into doing it, and maybe I should do something for my channel. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. I'll think of something. I was thinking maybe someone should take it over. Is there another channel that would do it? Maybe it's just because she did that. That was the only video she did, was this one video a week, which is what I'm doing at the moment. And I couldn't do that. No, not to be as upmarket as hers. Yeah, I think someone should get just the ideas. We should work on something. But she had a lot of subscribers. And the one thing I noticed, no one actually liked the videos. They watched them, they enjoyed them, some of them, people who watched and commented and that, they participated in Theme Thursday, but no one liked the videos. No one clicked on the thumbs up button. I wonder why. Why, if you enjoy a video so much, you don't have to comment on the video that you enjoy, but why don't you actually give it the thumbs up? When I watched hers, I would give it the thumbs up, which would have been the only thumbs up. And that's what I often think about. You know, I'm not talking about my channel. I'm not talking about my channel. The thumbs up are welcome, but I'm not. I see that often. I see people got all these comments on how beautiful, but that means if they didn't click the thumbs up, you don't actually like the video. That's what I see it as. You know? That's only my take on it. You enjoy a video, you comment something, and you like the video. You gave a thumbs up. But why? I don't think anyone knows why they don't give a thumbs up. Maybe they don't think about giving a thumbs up, whatever. But that's my take on things, okay? It's just crazy. I see it. Does anybody else notice that, or is it just me? Sometimes I notice things other people don't. Then sometimes I know I'm a bit slow, that's okay too. Everyone's different in what we do, in what we say, and how we project ourselves, but that is the person that we are. So I think I might go. My worms are starting to, it's warming up. The sun is coming out. I'm going to open the doors up because it was cold earlier. So I've got to get going and get this together so it'll get uploaded, won't it? And I might get some lunch. I am going to have a chicken and cheeseburger sanger. The first time I bought this chicken cheeseburger, I thought I was going somewhere. I was going, wasn't I? I actually cooked the burger and I had a couple of eggs with it. Interesting. Haven't had that for a while. I might do that. Might cook my burger in the air fryer. Then I will have a couple of eggs with it. And I've got some juice. thank you for that suggestion, people. Thank you very much. That is, I haven't had it for a while. I'll cook the burger and I'll cut it all up, and I've got a bowl and I'll cook the eggs and mash all the eggs up, put it in, add a bit of sauce, and Bob's your uncle. I've got some juice in the fridge, and that's my lunch. And if I want something, I'll have a cup of tea later, won't we? Yeah. So everybody, thank you for watching to the end. When I get a frame for that video, a frame for my puzzle, I'll show you it all finished. I want to find the right puzzle. Then I've got to see, once I get a frame for that, then I want to get a frame for my Virgo one. I want to set it up. I thought, oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of videos. I've got 4 more puzzles coming. Well, I've got to go. So everybody, I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are in this beautiful world. I know America, you're in spring. So you springing around the place. So we will see you when we see you. I know I've got to change my babies. What's today? Saturday. Yeah. 1 video a day is enough for me. But I can't do, maybe, I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling, okay? I know I'm feeling, sometimes I just feel, bleh. I'm not doing anything. If I go out for the day, I've got to go. As I said, if I go out for the day, which is only once a week, but I won't be going out next week because I've been out 3 weeks, twice this week. So I might get something done next week. So everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And Joy says goodbye. She love her hair. She is such a beautiful one to hold. So everybody, thank you very much if you watch to the end. And take care, look after yourself, be yourself, and show yourself as to what. We're true people. We are who we are. Or some people put on air, they think that they're shit, don't think that the fart gives them away. I didn't say that. So we will say goodbye and see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.